What's up everyone? Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I have with me the Miguron Celora. This is a new knife in their lineup and there's a couple interesting things on this one, so let's check it out together. So starting off here, you have these black PVD scales on here. They are aluminum, almost a like wood texture on it, so some like scalloping in the wood. The hardware is anodized on here, has standoff construction, reversible pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip. It has a rear flipper, a front flipper, thumb studs, some nice jimping, and it is a button liner lock. You can see that right there. It is a button liner lock, which is very, very cool as well. Opening it up, you have this beautiful leaf-shaped drop point blade here. Tall, flat grind on this. The blade steel is 19C27. 19C27. So 19C27 is kind of like VG10, but it has less toughness. Now, the cool thing about it is that we have some folks in the community that are HRC nuts, and they have tested this out, and it is coming back really, really good. The numbers are somewhere between 62 and 64 HRC. So that is a really good hardness blade that's at Magna Cut level. So that is a really good HRC to come in, especially for a budget-friendly model like this. So what are we looking at here? So again, we're looking at a beautiful drop point PVD, tall flat grind on here. I like the aesthetics on this knife. It looks really, really good. Interesting jimping on the spine here over here. This is, good jimping right here. This is interesting jimping. Has a nice swedge on the top, and the grind on it kind of swoops around here, if you can see that line, which is very, very cool. So let's talk about the specs. So the specs on the knife: 7.55 inches overall, a 3.3 inch blade, and it weighs just 3.46 ounces. Doing some quick size comparisons, we'll use the regulars here. So we've got a Demko 80 20.5, and we have a Demko Shark Cub. And you can see here that it is just a little bit bigger than the 80 20.5. So it is a good full-size knife. We'll do one more comparison here. We've got a Benchmade Bug Out, and we have a Vosteed Porcupine. And you can see here that it is just a smidge, probably about 1/4 of an inch bigger than both of those. So again, a good full-size knife. It is not massive. It is certainly not tiny either. Very good fair-sized knife, especially for EDC. So let's talk about ergos. Ergos in hand, 4-finger grip. I have double XL hands in the normal choke back position here, and this is comfortable. I do feel the pocket clip, but it is not bothering me, not poking me, not prodding me in any way. Thumb on the jimping, which is very, very nice, and very grippy. I mean, I'm going absolutely no place. This is good sharp jimping right here. So very comfortable grip right here in this position. Thumb out over here. Now this jimping here is interesting. It's a little bit weird. It's big and it's deep, and I'm kind of slick over the top of it. So this isn't really highly functional, but I would bet you that if I was wearing work gloves, if I was wearing a set of rubber work gloves or leather work gloves or something like that, I bet you this would grab. So do with that information what you want here. Then you have a nice little finger choil here, choke up position, and again, comfortable, no issues, no pinch points, no hot spots, nothing like that. I can get my thumb way out there. Pinch grip works great. Draw cuts are fantastic, so no issues at all. Now again, this is a button liner lock. These are on bearings. And it works very, very well. So very good action. Reverse flick, great. Rear flipper, fantastic. Front flipper, no problems. Everything works the way it should on this. Now this knife does have several options on there as far as colorways go. I do have a second one here. This one is anodized aluminum with a pearlescent-like finish on the blade, which is beautiful. Very, very nice looking. A little too colorful for my likings, but I do know folks out there that do love the color on their knives, and they do have some options. They also have a green one and a red one as well, so very, very cool. So here are a couple of them right there. Now, these also come in at $60 to $64, depending on the finish. I believe the black and the one that I have over here, I forget what color this is, but we'll call it purple. Those ones are $60, and then I think the green and the red one come in at $64. So not crazy, not breaking the bank, getting a really high HRC knife with a good solid locking system, very fidgety, great fit and finish. Miguron has really stepped it up in 2026, and I'm excited to see which direction they're going with it, because you know, they are truly you know, making a name for themselves right now as far as attacking the budget models and killing it, absolutely killing it in the in that category. So they're going to set themselves apart. So let's check this pocket clip. It's a bent style pocket clip, deep carry. I have no doubt in my mind that this thing is going to work just fine, but for the sake of thoroughness, let's be thorough. So for those of you new to the channel, I'm going to take the knife, put it in the pocket, see how easy it is to slide into the pocket, how good the retention is on this pocket clip, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges and seams of the pocket. So let's take a look at this thing real quick here. We've got a little bit of a ramp, plenty of spring here, no issues whatsoever. Should have plenty of room to at least get medium thickness jeans like these inside the clip. So we are in position here, little bit of push, there you go, no issues whatsoever, slides in, practically disappears into the pocket. You have this itty bitty little nub that sticks out over here, only because of the shape of the handle, but otherwise very deep carry, no issues whatsoever. Plenty of retention here. You can see I'm moving the pants, but I am not moving the knife, and then sliding it out comes out just as smooth as going in. So that pocket clip works exactly as expected, which is very good. No issues at all with that pocket clip. It is a budget knife, folks, and so therefore it is a no frills clip. They at least anodized it to make it nice and match the rest of the hardware, like the button and the standoffs here. So it is a good looking clip, and it fits the knife well here. Is there anything I don't like about this knife? To be honest with you, other than the jimping over here, which isn't really that big of a deal because, like I said, I think it's functional. I don't think it's just for show. It's just a little slick on bare fingers like this. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot that I don't like about this knife, especially at the price point of $60 to $64. It's hard to argue that you're not getting something fantastic. 19C27 steel, which is coming in heat treated, outstanding, and great fit and finish on this thing. It's a beautiful knife. It's got great action on it. I mean, I tell you, this thing is really, really nice, and if you're into some colorways, then it has some options for you as well. This one has a little better action. I think maybe the finish on the blade is slowing things down a little bit. But yeah, so there you have it, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Do you dig this knife? And what are your thoughts on this blade steel 19C27? Not one I was familiar with, but definitely interesting to be introduced into the collection here. And it's a very good looking knife here, very very sharp, you know, aesthetically. So Drop me a comment. Would love to hear what your thoughts are on this. And then do me a favor and check us out on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wyvern Kodiak, there as well. And then if you are so inclined, check out our website, wyvernkodiak.com, and sign up for the newsletter and stay informed all things Wyvern Kodiak. We appreciate your time. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next one.